Jesus was born without a father.
No, that made no sense to me. I'm sorry, I'm not smart enough to figure out what you just said there. Makes no sense to me.
In this debate, a Muslim challenges Cliffe that Jesus doesn't have a father, and this statement caused attention that makes everyone surprised. Is this Muslim right for her statement, or does Cliffe has sufficient defense for her statement? Let's watch what Cliffe has to say. Do not forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's dive into the video.
In the Quran, we read, Jesus is a good prophet. He is not God. The problem is the historical Jesus claimed to be God.
That's going to be an internal contradiction is on one page it says something, on a different page it says something else. Like the gentleman that left mentioned about the creation.
You're right.
Creation came
the
about.
Quran does not contradict itself. I agree.
So then
but
we'll
it
go to
contradicts
point number
the
two.
historical evidence that Jesus claimed to be God.
Claimed. From what, John and Joseph and Mike and whoever.
That's right, man. And that's the only thing. That's the only way I can know anything historically. Historical knowledge is based on the trustworthiness of eyewitness testimony.
So then why take what John and those people said 500 years before what Muhammad came with?
That's exactly why I trust John. Because he lived with Jesus. Muhammad was the dude who never met Jesus. John met Jesus. Listen to Jesus.
But doesn't it come with time that things like that become more inaccurate? Jesus' book isn't here. Jesus' book is not here.
Yes, the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were written in the first century.
Okay, Moses' book,
eyewitnesses. That's what I want when it comes to historical knowledge.
The Torah, right? Did Jesus believe in the Torah? Did Jesus follow Moses?
Yes, Jesus believed the Torah was the word of God, very clearly.
Then why do you accept Jesus as a successor of Moses and you don't accept Muhammad as a successor of Jesus?
Because Muhammad contradicted Jesus.
But you don't have any way to tell whether or not what Jesus came with is the exact same as what Moses came with, because the book Moses came with is not the same today as it was at the time. Can you agree with me on that?
No, that made no sense to me. I'm sorry, I'm not smart enough to figure out what you just said there. Makes no sense to me.
Okay,
what on earth did you just say?
Right now, the book that Moses came with.
Yes.
Do you agree Jesus
He didn't come with anything. He wrote something.
He didn't write anything. It was revealed to him.
Baloney. Moses wrote. No book floated out of heaven to Moses.
What makes him a prophet?
Moses wrote.
What makes him a prophet? The fact that he was a self-claimed prophet? He was a good writer? There's plenty of good writers. That doesn't make them prophets.
Goodness gracious, man. No way.
What is your definition
this kind of floating out of heaven book that you do?
No one's saying it's floating out of heaven.
Well, then what are you saying?
Revealed through angels. Do you believe
Moses wrote? No, an angel didn't write the Torah.
No one said
Moses wrote it. Not an angel.
Wrote it.
And no angel wrote the New Testament either. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Peter, James wrote the New Testament.
So what makes someone a prophet? And not a random great writer?
What makes someone a prophet is that God inspires them. And there's absolutely no way that I can show you who a prophet is. If this guy claims to be a prophet, I can't just blindly say, yes, he's a prophet, or no, he's not a prophet. I have to observe how he lives his life. I have to listen to what he believes.
And 500 people for you is good enough for that. As long as 500 people say he's a prophet, we're good. We're golden.
No, that's your argument. I'm not standing here saying anybody's a prophet. Your argument is...
Follow me to Scientology!
So again, we'll talk about what makes someone a prophet. Your definition of a prophet, and I'll follow with mine. You said a good writer.
No, I didn't.
But again, so we're all on the same page.
A prophet is someone who's inspired by God, but I can't show you that someone's inspired by God. It's impossible.
So this is something in your own heart.
I can't show you that a book is inspired by God. And don't you understand? That's why it's so hard for you and me to have an intelligent conversation.
Okay.
Because you just lapsed into, this is inspired by God, this is from God, this is from an angel. Well, fine, but there's no way you can show that.
Okay, you're here right now. The purpose of you coming here is to quote-unquote guide misguided people. I talked to the people who brought you, and they said, your point is not to convert people to Christianity. Your point is to get atheists and agnostics to believe in Jesus.
No,
Yeah.
and you. I pray you come to believe in Jesus, man.
I believe in Jesus. I don't
you
believe
reject
in
him
Jesus
as
how
God.
You
You don't accept his death on
I
the
believe
cross
in
for your
Jesus.
sin.
Okay, but we'll stop. We'll go here. You're here to take people to believe in Jesus. But you just said right now that you can't explain to someone that a book is inspired by God or someone else is inspired by God. So why are you here?
There is absolutely no way that any human being can prove that any book has been inspired by God.
Then why are you here to tell us to believe in the Bible?
Because I am convinced that to believe in God and to believe in Jesus does not mean you have to first believe that a book is inspired by God.
So I'm supposed
You
to take
cannot
you
blindly
as the
believe
reference
anything
between
in
me and
life.
Jesus?
And to blindly believe that the Quran or the Bible or any book has been inspired by God is such a leap of faith. I'm not asking anybody to do that.
Okay, so can we have the second part of our deal? I said I'd explain to you what a prophet is.
Sure.
A prophet is someone who comes with something extraordinary that combats everything at the time in proof of his claim. So many people came claiming they were prophets, and they did things that didn't prove their claim. The prophet came, Prophet Muhammad, first of all, we'll start off with Jesus, who we both agree with. Jesus was born without a father.
How do you know that?
Miracle number one.
How do you know that?
Revealed in the Quran, and when he spoke.
Revealed in the Quran 500 years after the
when
fact.
he spoke-
All of a sudden, because some dude says he was born without a father, you believe it?
Okay, fine. You don't believe that Jesus was born without a father. You don't.
I can promise you, ma'am, I'm not going to believe Jesus was born without a father because some dude who lived 500 years after Christ writes it in a book.
Okay.
I believe you found this video helpful. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments